It is early evening. I'm checking my hives, and this is a great time to check for mites. A great way to check for mites is to open up your drone brood and see if there are any mites attached to the larva. So mites, I'm talking about varroa mites, they prefer drone brood a lot more than worker brood because they're larger. They take a few more days to cap. Well, they take about a day longer to cap. And that's when the mother mite gets inside the cell before it's uncapped. Or, sorry, before it's capped. So she has about another day and a half to get in there and lay eggs. And the male drones are larger, so more food. And they take about 3 more days longer to emerge from their capped cell. So that gives the mother mite more time to lay mite eggs, and I think she lays an egg every 12 to 16 hours, something like that. So it gives them more time to lay, and that's really important. So mites prefer to lay on drone if they can. So I am going to pull out a frame that has a significant amount of drone brood, and I'm going to show you the difference between drone larva and worker larva so that you know the difference. So here is a frame of brood, and this here is all worker brood. This is female larva brood. And over here and on the top a little bit, you can see drone brood. Drone brood to me looks like corn pops. It's quite a bit larger, and instead of being more flat, it is convex and it bubbles outward. So this is all drone brood, and over here is a significant section of drone brood. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pull out the larva. Now that's going to kill the drones, but I'm going to feed the larva back to my chickens, circle of life, everybody's happy. Drones you don't really need, which isn't true. Of course you need drones in order to populate the hive, but you don't need this many drones all the time. So I'm going to pull out this larva. We're going to get a quick look up close and personal, and we're going to look for varroa mites. First, I'm going to brush these bees off. Then I'm going to put my cover back on my beehive to keep everybody nice and calm. And of course, there's still a few bees on here, but this is what we'll be pulling out, the drone larva. So let's get to it. I even have a special pair of tweezers. Again, you can see drone comb versus worker comb. So you can see the distinct difference between them, how this is, I mean, it really does look like a corn pop, but you can see how they're distinctly different. Let's go ahead and pull out some more drones. And actually, here's some queen cells right here, or the start of them. right here. Practice queen cell right there. So the good news is not a single mite. I pulled out about 30 drone larvae. Even if you think you may see a mite, they're not mites. This here is actually the formation of the drone's eyes and head. So those dark areas are just darkened areas of the male bees. And if you think you may see another mite, trust me, there aren't any mites, which is good. Now I know this may seem a little unfair to the bees, but now I have a great chicken snack. And you also got to remember that these drones are going to be kicked out of the colony come fall anyways. Yeah, it's just a circle of life. It's all good. But I still left plenty of drone comb or drone brood, and there's lots of other drone brood in my hives. This was just a sampling. If I did see mites, I probably would have gone and taken out 100 of them in order to get a good sample size. From what I've read, they say if you find 10 mites per 100 drones, then you should treat. Now, that's a lot higher than a mite board, but you got to remember the mites prefer the drones, so they're going to have a higher count than just on a mite board. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. Last year I lost both of my hives partially to mites. One was 100% to mites. So I'm trying my best to not have a mite problem. So I hope this has been helpful, and if you like our videos, like, subscribe, share, comment, and keep on beekeeping.